So next one, guys, we are going to go into the Grommets final with only 2 guys entered here. Zaid Taylor in the red and Chase Stewart in the white.
Good luck for both competitors out there. We have Zaid Taylor and Chase Stewart doing battle. Both will work through to the state team. But after that one, we do have the Grand Masters semi-finals. So he won these 2 heats ago in the Grand Masters, Woodlands Division. Up in the red will be Corey Ryan. Corey's looking well in the red jersey. Justin Kirkpatrick.
Oh, these kids are coming in with some explosive manoeuvres here. We've only got the 2 in here, but they're battling it out. So we've got a couple big scores so far. We've got Chase in the lead, 2 scores on the board with a total of 13.73. And Zane, second place, needs a 5.57 to jump up into first. But with 20 minutes left on the clock, there's plenty of time for anything to happen.
So in heat 1, the drop knee, we have Daniel Action in the red, Mitch Curtin in the white, Justin Kirkpatrick in the yellow. Welcome along, guys. Come down to the beach marshalling tent, grab your rashing, but don't forget.
So, a little food break, and we're back. Chase in the lead here in the Grommets final. 7.27 and a 6.5. Zaid with a one wave score of a 8.17. Another beautiful day down here at Duranbah Beach. Beautiful day. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just having some technical difficulties here.
Find out.
So coming up next, we're going to have, after the Grommets, we're going to move on into the DK semi-finals. Which will be Dan Leishan in the red, Mitch Curtin in the white, and Justin Kirkpatrick in the yellow. Spend a bit of time with Justin in the Mentawais. Had some amazing surf trips with him. And looking forward to getting him back over there this year in September. So anyone wanting to get on a little Mentawais surf trip, give myself a little hit up. We've got some dates in there for 2024. It's my little plug. Anyway, so we're going to move on. We're currently in the Grommets final with Chase Stewart with a 7.23 and a 6.5, and Zaid Taylor with a 8.17 and a 1.73, so he would want to be dropping that. But still 14 minutes remaining, plenty of time on the clock. Shout out to Convict Bodyboarding and Inverted. Just getting behind the Queensland State Bodyboard titles today here at Duranbah Beach. Beautiful conditions here at D-Bar. The wind's held off and makes a great day for surfing. Looks like we have the surfer in red, Zaid Taylor, one of the Taylor clan. Fortunately, that one shutting down on Zaid. But still 13 minutes on the clock. Zaid requires a 5.57 to move into first. He needs to ditch a 1.73.
Yeah, drop these up next, guys. Daniel Lashon, you're in the red, Mitch Curtin the white.
So, joined today with my good friend Papa.
Hey Stevie, how are we folks?
So a great day down the beach here today, Papa, for the Queensland State Bodyboard titles, proudly sponsored by Convict and Inverted. Big shout out to the GCBC Bodyboard Club, our good friends there at Stacked. Currently in the water. There we are, Papa.
Hey guys,
Currently,
big shout out to Chris and Chris from Convict and Ben from Inverted. It's been a great weekend so far and magic conditions today. Thanks for having me, Stevie.
Absolutely, mate. I wouldn't have it any other way. But currently in the water, we are in the Grommets final. The boys currently in the lead. Chase Stewart with a 7.23 and a 6.5. Zaid Taylor on an 8.17 and a 1.73, Papa. So he needs to drop that one. Plenty of time left on the clock. 10.5 minutes, mate.
So just get me up to speed here, Stevie. Are we in a two-man final in this one?
Yep, it's just a straight out two-man final for the Grommets.
And Chase is in the lead.
Yep.
Copy that.
So Zaid second. Zaid requires a 5.57 to move into first. Like I said before, plenty of time left. Papa for the
Plenty of time for Zaid to come through.
Good to be in the booth with you today, Papa. Come in and do a little heat.
Mate, I'm loving it. It's been such a great weekend so far. I've surprised with the swell that we've got. We weren't expecting much this weekend, but the conditions are just absolutely magic at the moment. It was really nice little fun waves this morning. And I actually got out for a little bit of a paddle myself yesterday. I got a few waves, which I was stoked. As I said, when I got down here, it was we weren't expecting much, but was pleasantly surprised.
Absolutely.
big thanks to all the sponsors and everyone for getting everybody down here and making this event happen. And for all the competitors for turning up and shredding today. Look at this one out the front, Free Surfer, is getting a nice little ride.
Oh, definitely. It's D-Bar produces the goods, as you know, Papa, and it's great conditions here today for the 2023
So who was that rider we just had then?
state titles.
State Titles 2023. Zaid Taylor.
Zaid just dropped the 3.5, still requiring a 5.57 to move into first. It's still plenty of time. 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Big shout out, big hello from myself, Stevie Ma, and Papa Smurf, coming in to you live today on the live webcast here we got on YouTube. So get on there and you can watch all the action from the Queensland State Bodyboard Titles 2023 with epic conditions here today at Duranbah Beach.
So we got a rider up here. Who's the rider in white? We've got Stevie out there today. Is that Chase?
Chase Stewart.
Chase Stewart, rider in white.
Younger brother of Cooper. So
Copy the...
if he's got anything to do with it, he's got a good older brother there as a mentor.
He does have a great mentor. Cooper's been ripping up on the Sunshine Coast and in all the events that they've been holding lately for the Wilcox and down here at D-Bar for the state titles.
Absolutely. So next out in the water, Papa, is going to be the DK division in the semi-finals.
Semi-finals DK, that's going to be a really fun one to watch. We've got awesome competitors down here. Can you tell me who's in the first one of the DK, Stevie?
We will, mate. We have...
If you're just tuning in, we're at the Queensland State Titles at Duranbah Beach on the Gold Coast, and we have 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this heat.
In the first heat, we are going to have Dan Leishan in the red, Mitch Curtin in the white, and in yellow we are going to have Justin Kirkpatrick. That will be semi-final number 1, and then we're going to move into semi-final number 2, which will be Lloyd Llewellyn in the red, Jace Trims in white, Aaron Buxham, I think that's how you pronounce it, and in the yellow, and Levi Frangus in the blue.
Looks like we've got a lot of Gold Coast competitors in that first round of the DK, and then a mixed bag with the Heat 2 or round 2 of the DK.
Yep, so we'll have 3 in Heat 2. We're going to have 3 Sunny Coast competitors, and then we will have a lone 1 GCBC
Attention free servers out there, we'd appreciate
competitor.
you to move down to Lovers or further south. This is the Queensland State Titles. There's a state title on the line for these guys.
Okay, so we got 5 minutes remaining in this heat. Oh, just on 5 minutes now, JB. JB's our commentator today at the Queensland State Titles here at Duranbah Beach. Sponsored by Convict Bodyboarding and presented by Convict Bodyboarding as well. 5 minutes remaining in this heat.
We've made the mission to come down, and we surely got some waves, and definitely well worth it, and just a great time down here to be down here in my old local town, Smurfy, and catch up with a few old friends last night, which was good.
Yeah, well, it's I haven't been down here for a little while now, and place has changed so much over the years, but it's just still such a great location right on the border here on the Tweed River, and it's just such a swell magnet, Duranbah Beach as well. It just catches perfect little bodyboarding waves out here.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a swell magnet, as we see the
water
surfer
and
in red.
Oh,
that was
incomplete. He got a nice little invert off the end there, but incomplete, unfortunately.
Nonetheless, there was a good little invert there from the surfer in red, Zaid Taylor. Zaid still requiring a 5.57 pupper to move into first.
So if you're just tuning in, this is a two-man final, this one, with Chase Stewart and Zaid Taylor.
Still 3 minutes on the clock.
3 minutes on the clock, and at the moment Chase Stewart is in the lead with a 13.73. Zaid Taylor's currently got 11.67.
And what a good aspect. I'd like to give a shout out to Absolute Streaming. It gives a whole different view on, you know, you'll be able to sit at home, Papa, and watch it on your, you know, sit in your lounge and have some dinner even, and watch a contest, you know, like it just gives a whole amazing new aspect, doesn't it?
It is. It's amazing, and like you can stream this worldwide and share it. I mean, me personally, I like being at the events. I like participating and showing my face and coming down and getting amongst it all and being part of the community, the bodyboard community. There's been great sponsors, just great riders. Everybody's really, really cool. But by all means, if you can't make it to the event and you're stuck at home, you can tune in live, eh?
Absolutely.
And watch me and Stevie bring the heat to you.
No, it's just such a great aspect to have. I think we, you know, coming down here today to trial it for, excuse me, for the Lindsay Connolly DK Pro, which was going to be held in July 29 or 30 up our way on the sunny coast, Papa.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this event. Lindsay was my best mate. It's been running for 4 years now, is that right, Stevie?
I think so, yeah.
4 years, 3 to 4 years for the event. It's a memorial event. Like, we've had great competitors. You know, Ryan Duck. Last year it was Popey that won it, was it? Who won it last year?
Gary.
Gary won it last year. Gary Thatcher. We have amazing competitors come up. I'm really hoping. Justin Kirkpatrick, I think he got second in the first or second event. He always shreds in the event in the DK, in the Lindsay Connolly Memorial Pro. We're hoping everybody can still turn up for this year. Convict's jumped on board, and All Antica and Inverted. There's other sponsors as well that have jumped on board. It's still going to be a really epic event this year. And we're going to be doing a live stream as well, so you can tune in on it if anybody wants a piece of the action, and if anyone, you know, wants to jump in and have a look at the event, or wants to come down and participate in the event or help out, by all means, get onto Stevie and Lloyd, and we'll keep you in the loop. Like, it's going to be a really good event this year. Fingers crossed we get some good waves and we get some good competitors.
Absolutely, mate. So we still got 30 seconds to go in this one, in the Grommets final. Looks like Chase is on a 7.23 and a 6.5 still currently in the lead. Zaid still requiring 5.57.
With 15 seconds remaining in the heat.
And here we go, the surfer in red. Nice reverse there.
Zaid Taylor.
Nice little roll.
Ooh.
Is that going to change up the situation? There's a hooter.
Yeah.
So that one was a great wave, Papa, right on the buzzer there.
He's still coming through. He's still coming through.
Is that going to change it?
He's such a mini Grom, but he surfs so good. Oh, and a roll on the inside. Maybe that might bring his scores up. It's pretty close still. It's a 13.73 and 11.67
Absolutely.
in this heat.
So he only required a 5.57, and that, I'm not a judge, and I'll leave that up to the judges. And but
See
it
how
was
it goes.
definitely a great wave.
It was. It would be close. We had magic waves this morning. I got the privilege of sitting up on the headland and calling out the colours on the UHF for the judges, and